Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Aries and it's for the month of August, a little bit over 2025. My dear viewers and my dear Aries, I apologize for not being able to do July's reading. There was too many things happening and I was just not able to make it on time. So I hope you understand that, and I do apologize. So let me begin by welcoming each and every one of you to this reading. I hope you will enjoy it. It's for all Aries. If you have Aries within your chart anywhere that's very strong, this will apply to you. Your coffee cup is amazing. It's something different this time. I've never seen it this so bizarre. So many changes, so many strange things. Like it's never been this elaborate, and so many illustrations. It's just shocking. I did want to say something before it disappears. I saw a rabbit here, and I'll talk about the rabbit. And I also saw a compass heading towards the right section, which I'll talk about that in a moment. I had to, before it changes, I'll tell you all about it. And then I'll start the reading. Now, first, I'd like to thank you all for being here and thank you all for your support. The more you watch videos, the more you support me and my health, and that means a lot to me. So please, I'm in gratitude for that. Keep doing it. The more you watch, the better. The other thing I want you to be aware of is if you're new to the coffee cup, prior to it, I meditate. Prior to every reading in my life, I meditate beforehand. And in meditation, especially with the coffee cup, I'm connected to the heavens and the universe and the guardian angels. And I'm given information, a lot of information, which I write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that. At the end, you'll get all that. Now, I'll start with your coffee cup. Now, the coffee cup, as I said, it's incredible. Thank you all for being here. My best wishes and regards to each and every one of you. Thank you for your feedback that you leave. That's really wonderful. I really love reading that from you. And thank you for your warm and kind words. I'm in gratitude for that too also. Now, my dear Aries, starting with the rabbit that I see at the bottom here. This one here, does it show the rabbit? The head of the rabbit right there. Oh, right there. Did I touch it accidentally? Yes, I did. Unfortunately, it was right there. Anyway. So, and the compass that's pointing towards the right, now it's left. Oh my God. Okay. I'll just say direction. I won't say right and left. Okay, so two things. First and foremost, let's talk about the rabbit. The rabbit can represent the Chinese year of the rabbit, somebody that's born the Chinese year of the rabbit. It can also represent number 4. It represents quick success. It represents also a quick action that's taken. Quick action. Now, it depends how this relates to you. What I'm seeing here, the compass and the arrow directing the compass. The arrow can represent Sagittarius. It could be in connection to someone that has Sagittarius in them. But also it connects to the compass. And the compass is about a minor, for some could be major, change in direction. Okay. I'm not saying it's a detour. It's not a detour. It's just sort of like a change in direction of how things have been. So some of you might be moving to another place, a nearby place. Maybe you're moving to a place that's nearby where you're already living. So it's a minor movement. For some of you, it could be renovating your home, and then in the process of renovating, moving your bedroom and using another bedroom, which is maybe on the right a little bit, or on the left, a little bit of a different direction, but in the same house. So there is something like some sort of movement, and compass is there, direction, it's showing. It's very strange. Before it was showing to the left, it was showing to the right, now it moved and showing to the left. Obviously, maybe the way I was looking at the rabbit, yeah, it can be right or left. Anyway, so it's just a movement and direction to do with the compass of your life in one area. It could be your office, they could be renovating, and you could be moving to another office and just occupying it temporarily until the renovations are done. It's that kind of a situation. Or somebody might be leaving and there's more room and you can take the bigger room because maybe an older brother or sister have moved out and you can take the bigger bedroom. It's got more sun, it's got more facilities, and so forth. This is what I saw here at the beginning, but I'll start from the right at the beginning. And the beginning of this reading, the first thing I'm seeing is that change is everywhere. It's all over your cup. And this change is disrupting your life. It's disrupting your work. It's disrupting your your calm demeanor. Like, things are moving and you've got to move things and you've got to do things, and you're leaving yourself open to whatever is happening, because there's a lot happening. And this is all, at the end of the day, I want you to know this is going to bring on a lot of growth. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So remain positive as this process is taking on, because trust in the heavens, because there is something wonderful. To be quite honest with you, my dear Aries, I feel like a challenge is being removed. A challenge is being removed. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing here 2 people and a donkey. Now, a donkey represents, of course, some situation where it's to do with movement and furniture movement, or some sort of journey and movement. The 2 people, there could be another person being the cause of another person to leave, and then they're taking a lot of their stuff with them. In the process of that, somehow this is affecting you, because you are sort of like, you've been quite patient, to be quite honest with you. It looks to me like you've been very patient with the situation, and there was so much going on, and finally it's like you're free from something that they're removing with them. They're taking something with them, and you're becoming free from that, and you're thinking, thank God it's over. Like, it's as though you've been giving your power away to people in your life, and then you started sort of like, now you might start, or you might have already just recently started setting boundaries because it was just a little bit too much. And maybe now you are sort of more inclined to set boundaries and say, like, yes, let them remove this, and I don't want to deal with this anymore. I want to be free. There's freedom. And this is all starting in July. This information that's coming to you, maybe not the action of it, but I'm seeing that July is the beginning of this process where there is a grand change. And I think this is also connected to the compass. Whatever happens in life, try not to disconnect from your beliefs. Have faith. That's another important factor they're saying. Trust in the heavens, in the source, in the universe, whatever you believe. Don't disconnect from the source. Your connection to the heavens, or to the source, or to the universe. It is so important. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of love coming in your way. A lot of healing is going to take place from September to November. Something about some of you might be having issues with children, family, fertility, pets. I do see that there's a lot of abundance coming in your way, and there's a lot of productivity at the same time. I see that there is a very nurturing power taking care of you, looking after you. That I'm seeing without a doubt. It's like you're cared and you're watched over. So much movement forward. And guess what? You are getting exactly what you need. There's something that you needed for the longest time, but you were going without, and you didn't think it was that important. But guess what? The heavens, the universe are bringing that for you. They're bringing it towards you. And you're seeing these signs of it around August. August shows a time where things are going to be revealed. In fact, there is so much revelations taking place from July. It's starting. August is just becoming more stronger in the revelations, showing you how much freedom you're going to have, how many things were hidden, and they're getting revealed. How many inner issues that you had that you were sort of suppressing and just going ahead and putting up with situations, and now you don't have to anymore. So many synchronicities are happening between July and August that you are going to be in awe, amazed at the transition that's taking place, and making you feel like, oh my God, how much have I been putting up with? I think it's when something is leaving or someone is leaving that you're thinking, oh my God, how much was I putting up with? Now I'm realizing it, now that this situation has been removed. And holding on too tightly to things is going to blow your energy, block your energy. So let them go. Let everything go. Don't let things just. You need to relax. There is this one more challenge, and then it's going to be over. The heavens are going to be all over it, helping you. The universe is on your side. There's so much support. It was a suffocating situation that you were so much suppressing it to the point where sort of you got used to it, but you really didn't get used to it. You were sacrificing because you didn't want to cause any problems. So you kept on sort of persevering and putting up and feeling at the mercy of circumstances. And the circumstances were not yours, it was somebody else's. But it's as though you were taking on that burden that wasn't yours, and you were trying to do everything around it and work around it. It was affecting your life, it was affecting your work, it was affecting your schedule, if it was affecting a lot of situations. But you learned to take care of it, you learned to do your best as much as you can. But ultimately, you were dissatisfied with life and you didn't even know it. You were unhappy. There were so many things around you that you were sort of not happy. And that's where spirituality and heavens and the universe intervened, source, whatever your belief system is, intervened, and they want to free you from this. And that's what's happening now, even though it might be sad a little bit for losing this person or situation and this major change, but it is all worth it. Sometimes you wished that you could have said things or screamed or said things, but you couldn't. You were sort of like, you'd always said, one day, someday, I'm going to say it the way it is. But you were afraid to cause trouble, so you kept on sort of suppressing everything. And that is what this celebration is happening in your life, because this is all coming to an end. And September looks to me like someone or something or a situation that was so overwhelming, suffocating, too many responsibilities that were not yours to take care of. You were taking care of somebody else's responsibilities. All that is gone. It's leaving. The change is profound. It's starting from July. You'll hear the news. You'll see the signs. And then things are going to get better and better. You were dealing with someone very stubborn. Someone even maybe with an aggressive temper, maybe. Or maybe this situation was making you aggressive. But finally it's over. It was something that was worrying you. There was anxiety. There was nagging that you probably were not doing. You're suppressing. There was a very a very stressful situation. The changes are removing all that. It's over. Now, this could have been in connection to someone that has strong air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Very strong air energy. Someone that information. This could be Gemini. Somebody that had strong Gemini in them. Because someone very clever, but communication. I see communication, so that's why it's giving me a clue. Could have been a Gemini. But an air energy, for the majority, it could be Gemini first, Aquarius or Libra. This is finally making you see things clearly, and you're thinking, oh my God, how much was I putting up with once this person's leaving? There is sadness that this situation or this person's leaving. Without a doubt, I see sadness. They're leaving, they're not happy. You're sad that they're leaving in a way, but then there is more clarity for you. There's more healing, and there's more freedom. It's like you've got your freedom. Somebody's going to need your counseling skills. You need to help them to heal. I feel like this person is a bit vulnerable and they're going through some sort of hardship, or maybe they might need your help because of some disappointment. That could be one of the main reasons that they need your help. The other one is there is disappointment in an affair or in a situation, and I feel like in the process of all of this, there is leaving. Someone's leaving the past behind, leaving yes, there is emotional relief and healing, but there is also grieving the loss of. It's as though like someone is leaving. That's like a child that's going to university or to college, and that's making you feel sad, but there were so many responsibilities with their pets and their mess or something. Now that's just a simple what's the word? Just an not observation, just hypothetical speaking, like an example. It's a situation where someone is leaving you, where you're sad they're leaving, but then there was so much burden on you and so much responsibilities. Like you finally saying, thank God they're going, because they're finally going to take care of things that they will take care of what I was taking care of for them. That kind of a situation. It's like you had taken on so much. Or it could be someone like that you were doing somebody's job while they were on holidays, and now they're back. It could be that, but I see somebody leaving. And I'm seeing this is connected to Virgo, connected to September, because I'm seeing number 9. And September, I feel like September is going to mark the end of this situation. And then there's a lot of healing. So much healing begins in September. So many answers to so many questions that you've had for the longest time. You're getting so many answers. September to November is marking a time of absolute celebrations. September to November, celebrations, big time. You are going to be so happy. All the questions, everything you were questioning, you're getting all the answers. And the direction of your life is changing. You're making genuine effort to show that you care. You're being supportive. I can see that. And I feel like this could be also in connection to someone that was a little bit challenging. There could have been a situation where you might have felt as though you're not recognized, or your efforts weren't recognized, or your hard work wasn't recognized, or even for some of you, even your feelings and your contribution in a relationship was not recognized. And it's finally like you're putting your foot down and thinking, now I need time out. And for some of you, you're even considering letting go, freeing yourself from a relationship. It's like you want to take back control of your life, and you don't want to. There were all the signs were there, all the red flags were there, but you were sort of, maybe you were not seeing them. Now you're seeing them. Like now you're paying attention to the red flags. The signs were cautioning you, and now finally you're realizing this is the best time to get help. There are people that are going to be helping, supporting, and this is a finale to something. I see like a flag here, and a flag shows that you're marking your domain, your place, your territory, and it's like you are set, and you will not compromise your territory, your position, your home, your work, your foundations, and you certainly don't want to be tempted to lower your standards. And that's what the heavens are saying. This is a time for you to rest and recuperate, and really all the anxiety that you've been going through, those anxious feelings are going to be disappearing. And you can finally let your guard down. You've been so highly strung and just putting your head down and doing. It was a personal battle. It could have been internal and external. I just feel like it was both, because you were sort of like suppressing and not letting things out because you didn't want to cause problems. You didn't want to cause fighting. So you had to suppress, and it's finally over. You know, it's incredible what I'm seeing now. Peace and quiet follows. You're alone with your thoughts, and you feel a sense of happiness, a sense of a long war has ended. My God, what was that? Now that I look at it on a deeper level, and I feel like this is all starting in July. You'll see the signs of it. It goes all the way to September, then, okay, August you're seeing a lot, and then September to November it just becomes massive. My dear Aries, as I was saying, all this overall shows to me that there was so much teaching and learning, because I'm seeing a sign like showing me about books, learning and teaching. It was like a karmic chapter that you had to go through, and in the process of that you had to persevere a lot to avoid conflict. So I mean, maybe you were dealing with someone that was a bit aggressive, and you knew that, and you didn't want to cross them, so you were just putting up, maybe because you cared for them, you loved them, Maybe there were other people involved. There could have been children or pets involved. There was so much involved. That chapter is sort of coming to an end. Now you're in the process of wanting to explore a new way of living, a new way of life. You're taking action like you were never able before. You're feeling a sense of freedom, as though you are sort of like starting a new life. There's so much success. It's like somebody was in competition even with you. That's over. The competition is over. Now you feel a sense of getting it done. You did it and it's over. And now you have the will to win, and success is going to be all yours. There's a lot of success coming your way. You are reaching an end of a chapter that was very painful, and now there's a lot of healing. In the process of healing, then rewards start. There's a lot of rewards coming. Abundance, easy money, all that is happening, coming after the situation. Light work, you don't have to work so much. Travel, some of you are opening your mind to a new path, a new way, or doing things in a different way, or traveling, taking a journey. You got choices. Some of you want to travel. Some of you are deciding, how to be independent, how to sort of, some of you want to take on a road trip maybe with others, like with someone. I just feel like there's just so much that you can do now, and there is so much possibilities. I'm seeing like you're more confident now. You feel more energetic. You feel as though you're starting a project that is so wonderful. A lot of nervous energy is disappearing along with all that's gone, that karmic chapter. Major change. Your impatience is diminishing. You're becoming more patient, more passionate, more enthusiastic. So I see you really changing and committing to do better, taking care of yourself, even committing to change, committing to do a different lifestyle, a different way of eating, maybe a different way of sleeping, a different way of dieting, even a different way of increasing your knowledge, your education, your skills. There's spiritual growth, there's physical growth, there's mental growth. It's like as though a certain contentment has gone within, like has entered your life, and you're feeling it. And you can't get enough of it. You know there's no more conflict. You know that you're taking the moral path. You've done everything right. And there isn't anything that is upsetting you. So you are really looking forward to this change. I feel like the heavens are bringing you abundance of extreme change, to the point where destiny is intervening in your life and bringing you a lot of success where there was failure. Maybe not in your work or your money sector, but in an emotional sector, or in your home sector, or in a situation where there was mental anguish in a relationship perhaps. But there's certainly so much change, so much. Your luck is changing. A new phase of life begins now. A promise, a major promise for a better future, that's for sure. I'm seeing an opportunity that will come your way, and you've got to grab it quickly. It's like the Eight of Wands kind of a thing here. That's what it looks like to me. You've got to really grab it quickly. And I feel like it's going to resolve a minor problem that you've got. It might be, I'm saying minor, maybe it's not that minor, but you need to move quickly, because this is going to help you plan carefully, overcome it's going to give you a resolution to a problem that you have, and also it's going to clarify your path and setting new priorities, and give you a great opportunity. So this could be information or news. I'm seeing a beautiful tree here, a golden tree sort of, with a lot of golden flowers on it. A tree that looks like it's growing, and with it financial growth is coming. Or some project is coming to fruition, something is happening. It's bringing you abundance, it's bringing you happiness, it's bringing you stability. I feel like some of you might be doing something in family, creating a beautiful atmosphere, or even a family business. Some of you might be doing outside work, like outdoor work or outdoor work in your garden, or a business, a family business. There's something like that. Very much inspiration. I'm seeing inspiration from someone of water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, either one. Someone that's very honest and raw, passionate about life. This person has a very outgoing sort of personality, is going to help you maybe somehow with your social skills, or maybe with your long-term effect, how to sort of work with others maybe, or even to do with like relationships perhaps. Or maybe you might be meeting someone that's this description that I talked about. Could be a water energy that you are dealing with or meeting. There are inheritance. Maybe they're connected to this water energy. I'm seeing Scorpio here strong. And there's Cancer. There's inheritance. There's a gift of money coming your way. This money is going to give you a lot of security. You are going to be really thinking of different conventional ways for how to improve your wealth, methods of wealth building. You're going to be looking into that once this big money comes. You want to invest in the stock market. Some of you might be wanting to buy real estate. Some of you want to buy gold. Planning for long term, sort of. You're not much into quick returns. That's very good in a way. I love that you're not, because this gift of money will come. It's like a one in a lifetime kind of a thing, and you don't want to risk it. You don't want to put any risk. I'm seeing celebration. I'm seeing a lot of people celebrating. I'm seeing even family celebrations. Absolute celebrations. Something wonderful is happening. It could be in regard to this inheritance. Now I'm seeing that you are considering your foundation. Some of you might be thinking of how committed you are to your family, to your home, to love, to your house, to the way you're living. Maybe you want to make some changes. It is possible. Maybe you do want to make some changes. I do see that there is a situation here to do with love. Foundations, okay, maybe you're thinking of buying something in property. That is possible. Or buying for someone that you care about. But I do see that love is coming. After you're finishing from a chapter of something that wasn't doing well, very soon I'm seeing that love is coming, and it's going to conquer all. It's like finally having all your wishes and dreams. It's like you'll feel the same about each other, and it's going to be so unanimous when you are talking about the way you think about each other. You'll see that you are united in thinking alike. You're so much alike. You might be even finishing each other's sentences. You might be amazed at how open-minded this person is, how intelligent they are, how they're open-minded, that you're able to talk to them about many subjects, not just sort of like the simple little subjects that are spoken every day. Like, this is someone very extensive in their thinking, in their intellect. They're very, very intelligent, wise. So you are going to be loving this person, and I feel like it's as though one of your wishes is going to be granted. A lot of your wishes might be granted, and you'll be finding that your wishes, what you wanted in a person, you're finding them in this person. And talking about this person will have fire energy like yourself. Probably Sagittarius. I'm seeing a lot of Sagittarius here, or Leo, my dear Aries. They could also be like you, because there is Aries also. So Aries is possible too. Fire energy, the strongest here. I'm seeing a body of water. Oh, wow. You might be sitting at a place where there's a river maybe, or a sea, and having this conversation over a meal perhaps, and it's just so wonderful. You're feeling a sense of peace, a sense of anxiety at the same time, because you're feeling very special when you're around this person. Water energy here, very strong. Double water, talking about water. Scorpio, number 1, Cancer, number 2, and then Pisces. They're all on the same level, so a lot of water energy. Different Aries will be dealing with different water energy. Scorpio being number 1, Cancer second. Now, I'm also seeing earth energy. someone, an earth energy is what makes you have the foundation that you truly, from which you can grow and you can move and you can thrive. Earth energy, the strongest here, I'm seeing Virgo, strong Virgo. They could have Gemini in them, which makes them communicative, possibly. I'm also seeing Capricorn here, very strong. And there is just one Taurus, but very strong Capricorn and Virgo. Now, who you're dealing with on a high level, air energies that you don't that much get along with, but might be part of the people that were leaving. Number one, we got Gemini. Remember I said before there was Gemini because communication. So I'm seeing in air energies, number one is Gemini. There's 3 of them. There's 2 Libra and 2 Aquarius. So air energies are the ones that are being left in the past. Some of you might be starting a relationship with air energies and you might say to me, what is she talking about? Why is she saying that? Now, the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like there is an air energy leaving. Now, there is a possibility that some of you might be starting a relationship with someone that has air energy with fire, for example. And then you've got the earth, which will be okay. It's not perfect. Air doesn't go well with fire, only earth and water does. So water energy was there very strong. Earth energy were there very strong. Now, and the next one, I'm seeing the Chinese now. Chinese zero of the dog leading the way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs. Chinese zero of the goat leading the way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 goats. And then there's 4 horses. Chinese zero of the horse, 4 of them. And then everything else seems to be, all the others seem to be 3, I think. There's 3 roosters. Chinese zero of the rooster. Chinese zero of the rabbit. Remember we saw the rabbit, now this becomes 4. Chinese zero of the dragon here also. There's the tiger and the ox, buffalo, and there is the monkey. Chinese zero of the monkey. And the monkey and the ox, they go beautiful together. Then there is the tiger and the ox, they go beautiful together. The monkey and the ox, they go beautiful together. There's the monkey, and then after the monkey, there's the Chinese zero of the snake, and then there is the rat. And the snake and the rat, they go spectacular together. Okay, wishes coming true at the end of everything, and now I'm going to deliver to you the messages that have come for you. Renewal. It starts with renewal brings fulfillment. So there is a new chapter, like I was saying, renewal of life that's going to bring you fulfillment, my dear Aries. You will be led towards love. I love that for you. You will be led towards love. You will find the path the heavens are navigating you. Oh my God. Remember I said there was, I feel like I said something in that connection. But anyway, it's more clarified here. You will find the path that the heavens are navigating you to. So it's going to be a spiritual love. I love that. Preparing your mind for the truth. Preparing your mind for the truth. How interesting. There's going to be inspiration. Remember I said there's someone that's going to inspire you. Inspiration is entering your life and someone that is going to inspire you. Oh my God. Compass. The compass I saw here. The direction and the compass. It's here, the compass of movement. You're moving. East, west, location, move. That's what I was given. Compass. Movement, east or west, location. Yeah, I was putting east and west as in location, but there is a move. There is a move. That's for sure. Understanding is needed. Remember I said somebody might need your help. You need to be understanding in order to support them and counsel them out of the problems that they're having. Let me just put my glasses to see. No, I don't need it. Okay. Now I'm going to give you all the letters of names, initials that have come through from the heavens or the universe for you, my dear Aries. People that you are dealing with on a high level or going to meet in August and a little bit over 2025. So I was given 3 times the letter H for honey or horse. Twice I was given the letter Q for quiche, quilt, quails. Now also remember the letter Q. No, that's all. Then I was given twice the letter N for no or Norway. I was given the rest of the letters are all just one. Z for zebra, zoo. O for Olympics, U for umbrella, B for butterfly, T for tiger, J for Japan, E for elephant, R for Rome, G for grounded, K for kilo or koala, F for France, and C for Canada. I was given two numbers. Number 5, which means all of your cup. Remember I said there were so many changes, profound changes in your life? Well, 5 represents changes. It also is connected to people that are born in May who are Taurus and Gemini. And we saw Gemini also very strong in the process of movement. Gemini Taurus is there also, either Taurus or Gemini. And also Chinese Year of the Dragon. And the changes are profound, and they're taking place from now, July, up to 5 months until they're completed. And then we have the next number, which was number 4, connected to the Chinese Year of the Rabbit. And how many times I told you there was a rabbit here, and there were 3 rabbits, that makes it 4. And now this one makes it 5. You might be dealing or meeting someone or working with or a family member or even your soulmate, the one that's coming. Could be born in the Chinese Year of the Rabbit. The rabbit is the soulmate of the monkey. The rabbit is the soulmate of the Chinese Year of the dog, and there were plenty of dog here. It is also a great family friend that can be very much in connection with, a beautiful connection with the horse, Chinese Year of the horse, and with the Chinese Year of, what was the next one? I'm just trying to think. Chinese Year of the Rat is the other one, like soulmates, connections, okay? Now that's that one. And number 4 is about quick success, which is all about, before I say that, actually, it's also connected to April, which is April itself. And the 5 was connected to May. April is Aries like yourself or Taurus. And also connected to very quick success coming your way from the time you see this reading all the way to April next year, and 4 weeks from now to 4 weeks all the way to April. Quick success, it'll be now, and the success is continuing on. And that is the end of your reading. Wow, what a profound reading. That was so deep. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Aries. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Please see the videos all the way to the end, and if you can, support me by watching 1 or 2 extra videos a week, just by letting them finish till the end. It'll mean the world to me. A lot of support towards my health, and that would be very much appreciated. I wish you the best in everything that you're doing, in this new venture, in this new change that's coming. But remember, it's all happening for your highest good, and you are going to be thriving. And don't forget, the heavens are leading the way towards true love coming your way. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Best wishes, regards, and a lot of love and light. Namaste.